right, it's Tuesday, December 27th. It's a little over a half hour into trading. Just thought I'd do a SPY morning update. The opening price action clearly is to the downside. The first bar heading lower, breaking out to the downside on bar number 2. So you want to be short here, but you got to be a little careful now. It's a tight stop. In other words, on the daily chart, we still have just an inside bar. We didn't really fail to the upside yet. We haven't taken out the high of that bar, but we did start lower. So what you have here is now kind of the lower end of the pre-market range. This lower blue line aligns with the open of this bar here. So that's kind of the open of the week. So as long as we stay below here, then we're going to continue lower. And even though it's an inside week, we'll see what develops there. But right now we do have the kind of the reference point for the weekly chart to either stay red going lower or continue, or hold here at the halfway point of the prior week and maybe get higher. So right now, even though we've come down for 2 bars and you're short, you want to kind of monitor the midpoint of that first bar. That's kind of what I would say. If we come up there and take that out, I think the odds are we would probably take out the first bar high, turn the weekly chart green for the moment, and at that point, maybe we'll work our way up to the pre-market highs. But in terms of right now, it's definitely, you start with the downside bias. You have a very tight stop to here. You want to now judge these bars right in here to see if you get the follow through or not. A pause makes some sense, given that we're at the midway point of, yesterday's bar, and we're kind of at the, we're inside of last week. So I have no problem seeing a little pause here. But the question is, you want to kind of to hold the midway point of that first bar, anything in here, and continue lower. That'll kind of confirm that maybe we're heading to the lower end. We'll see if we can get a breakout to the low part of that yesterday's inside bar, and then we'll see if we get continuation or failure from there. So right now, kind of a low risk trade to be short, tight stop right in here, and we want to use this open as a reference point. If we can take that out, then I think we might be heading up to the highs of that pre-market area and trying to break out of that bar to the upside. But it's a weak opening, so I'm comfortable being short at the moment with a tight stop to see if we can get follow through to the downside. These next few bars in here will determine whether if we just pause and head lower, then likely that's going to be the high of the day. If somehow we have a major reversal in here, I think you'll see it taking out the midpoint of that first bar.